huge news today in the world of Destiny. With the leaks coming left and right days before Bungie's big reveal, we finally got a ton of amazing things coming to the world of Destiny 2. What's up everyone, Nem here, and let's take a look at some of the key highlights of Bungie's reveal stream. Now starting off, we get a preview trailer of what's to come with Destiny 2's next big expansion called Shadowkeep, which is a standalone expansion, so no need to purchase any of the previous DLC or the annual pass to play. Now of course, this was leaked just days beforehand, but it's now confirmed to release September 17th. Here's the trailer for that.
Looking to the future always brings us back to the past. Can you feel them? I can still hear their voices. Their endless torment reshapes our moon. Nightmares now stalk the surface. Walking shadows, seeking vengeance. Our old fears, they rise again. And in the dark below, something wicked has awakened. We must bring an end to this suffering. One way or another.
Now following the Shadowkeep reveal, Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy take the stage to clear up what Bungie's vision for Destiny is, making it clear that Destiny is going to be embracing the MMO aspect, embracing the stats, customizability, and RPG aspects of the game. When it comes to the social side of Destiny, this is where things get exciting. Cross-save. Cross-save is in fact coming to Destiny 2 this fall alongside Shadowkeep. Now the details on how to get this working are unclear for the most part, but they do mention that Bungie will have a website soon explaining on how to get this set up. Since there are a lot of people in the community with multiple consoles and accounts, it's going to be interesting how to select the master account that players will want to use to port their characters over, which is my personal guess as how this is going to work. Now there was an image pulled from the Vidoc that shows off the cross-save screen that shows you in which, platforms you have an account, but again, I'll have to wait on official word on how to get this working whenever they publish it. But this cross-save is in fact coming to every single platform: PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Google Stadia. Yes, Destiny 2 will be playable with Google's upcoming platform, the Stadia. Another of Bungie's big announcements today is that Destiny 2 is going free to play, with a new incarnation called Destiny 2 New Light. New Light puts Guardians in the same setting as we did back in Destiny 1. You wake up in the Cosmodrome, get into your ship, and off to the tower you go. Now from what I understood is that once you get to the tower, your Guardian will be at 750 power and you can go off and play with your buds. They won't be locked out of any destinations either. They'll have all of the campaigns available to play, from the Red War, Curse of Osiris, and Warmind. It's unclear if Forsaken is included in that bundle, but they will have access pretty much to every and most of the destinations. They'll be able to explore, do bounties. However, of course, if they want to run activities such as like Last Wish or Scourge of the Past, they would have to buy either Forsaken or that particular season. One of the interesting portions of this is that going forward, players will be able to purchase seasons as they release instead of buying an annual or seasonal pass, which is fantastic because it's honestly one of the things that I was kind of hoping the current annual pass would have, as I wasn't too crazy about Season of the Forge, which was Black Armory. So yeah, going forward you'll be able to purchase just seasons a la carte instead of buying them all in one big bundle. We also got information that exclusives are gone going forward. Long gone will be the days of exclusive strikes, armor, and weapons, which is fantastic with cross-save incoming. Being able to have access to everything no matter what platform you're on is something that I've been wanting for a long time now. Now, Destiny 2 for PC has also found a new home. In the words of Luke Smith,
some would say we need to find an epic partner.
Yeah, and so we need to find a new home, and because we're self-publishing Destiny now, and we're truly on our own. And so Destiny 2 is going to be coming to Steam.
Destiny 2 will be coming to Steam on September 17th. Everything that you currently own on the Blizz app will indeed transfer over, and that's a process that will be done once we get closer to Shadowkeep on September 17th. Now let's talk more about Shadowkeep and what to expect from this expansion coming in September. So Eris has returned, and she somehow released these nightmares, which all seem to be bosses we've encountered in the past. We're returning to the moon, which is incredibly exciting. The moon was one of my favorite locations in Destiny 1, and we can clearly see Archer's Line, the Hellmouth, and according to producer Catherine Walker, the moon is going to be twice as large as what we remember in Destiny 1, which is super exciting. Now, of course, while it seems like it's another Hive-focused DLC, we do know that thanks to Ben Womack, that there are going to be other stories told within Shadow's Keep.
There's also smaller stories that have been uncovered because of all of this this chaos and happening in that place. The Fallen have a new place that they've set up, and they have their own reasons for doing that. The cracks have divided places you've been before, and they're going to change how you play and you Sparrow and move through them. And you're going to discover old stories from who knows how long ago with characters that you remember, and they're going to expose more of what actually is coming in the future.
Now I wonder if we'll see more of the Exo Stranger. Another thing we get a peek at is Armor 2.0 and finishers. So Armor 2.0 gives the players more option for customization. Here's a clip from the Vidoc showing how they want this vision to work.
So in Shadowkeep, what we're doing is changing the way that armor, perks, and mods work pretty significantly.
Right now in the game, if you have an armor set that you like the look of, but you have another armor set that you like the way it plays, you're probably going to pick the one that you like the way it plays.
Armor 2.0 is focused on allowing you to take the mods that you've unlocked and apply them to any given piece of armor.
When I move my cursor over one of these mod sockets, it immediately shows me all of the mods that are available to me.
So being able to fully customize the way our armor work in terms of perks and mods is definitely something incredibly exciting, and hopefully this allows for our old year 1 armor to come forward and could be the solution to being able to pull armor from the collections that's currently locked. So for example, armor that has rerollable perks currently in Forsaken, you can't pull them from the collections. You can't acquire randomized gear. So I am hoping that this is the answer for that. Now, one of the cool things here is that we get a peek at these amazing new finisher moves that each class has. Definitely something I wasn't expecting to see, but it's obviously more than welcome. And you can see that the Warlock has this kind of floaty force push, and Titans get this awesome, downward punch, and Hunters get a flip with 2 knives. It looks incredible, and I'm super excited to see how these finishers are going to be implemented in terms of combat. Now we do get a small preview on an exotic heavy bow and an exotic trace rifle that looks to be Vex themed as well. And if you take a look very closely in the Vidoc, you see some returning exotics like the Monte Carlo and the No Time to Explain. One detail that really surprised me was the fact that they talked about the raid and actually gave us the setting for it, which is gonna be the Black Garden.
For the raid, we had multiple destinations that we were considering, and Black Garden was immediately top of the list.
And everyone was like, yes, and I was like, yes, that's the one I wanted.
That's right, if you're a veteran from Destiny 1, we get to return to the Black Garden. And if you pay close attention to this section of the Vidoc, you can see some Vex themed armor, which could be concept art for the raid armor, which, even though it's blurry, it looks like it's going to be super amazing. And finally, in terms of trials, well, I'll let Luke Smith explain it for you all.
This used to be on my list. It is removed, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Trials? Question mark?
So the thing we talked about up front is, I'm glad you asked. I think that if you didn't ask about trials, that would have been bad for us, and really bad for you, because if you don't ask the questions that your community wants to know.
Because PvP for the last year has been, here's a new comp weapon that's just been easier to get, and comp is pretty bare bones, and PvP has been, or has felt neglected over the past year, and I gotta ask about trials.
So what we're doing in Season 8 is we are looking at the playlist structure, and we're gonna make changes to the playlist structure, and we're gonna talk about a bunch of that later this summer. The like crappy metaphor for the way I'm thinking about this is, we have like some additions we want to make to the house, but first we've got to like look at the house and repair the foundation, and we've got like work to do and maintenance to do, and we have to do more upkeep and than we've been doing for sure. I think that a bunch of when I watched the raid this week, I saw the comp weapons getting a lot of play, so they are certainly motivating acquisition, and they're delivering a power fantasy. I think those things have been pretty cool, and I know that I know people love trials. I certainly love trials. There was a debate as to whether or not I should wear one of my now defunct Lighthouse Tours shirts for my friends over at Lab. And I think it's the type of thing that we love it. Like what we're trying to do with Destiny, and this is gonna tie in maybe if you decide to ask another question about the moon. What we're trying to do with Destiny going forward, like the total plan aside from the vision is we want it to be the ultimate version of the game over time, and that's kind of where we're heading.
Okay, but when is it coming out?
Got work to do. We got to repair the foundation.
Let it be known that I tried. Yeah. Okay.
Valiant.
Well, those are some of the more exciting things that got revealed today. There's a ton more information within the reveal stream and the Vidoc, which I highly recommend watching. Let us know in the comment section down below, what are you most excited for? Is it the cross save? Is it being able to go back to the moon? A Vex raid? There's a lot to digest here, Guardians. So wow, it's been an incredible day for the Destiny community, and it's going to get even better. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comment section down below, and we'll see you guys next time.